This is Sylvia Saber with OpTv Global Headlines. Starting with the top international stories for the day. US President Joe Biden has arrived in Brussels for 2 days of summits with leaders from the NATO military alliance and European Union. In the summit, Mr. Biden has marked a resumption of the United States' leading role in NATO after the disruption of Trump presidency. Leaders of NATO countries should forge a stronger common policy towards an increasingly dominant China, the alliance's Secretary General said on the eve of a NATO summit. Jens Stoltenberg acknowledged that it was important for other countries to deal with China on common problems like climate change and arms controls. China has warned Group of 7 leaders the G7 leaders adopted a rival plan to oppose Beijing's belt. A spokesman for the Chinese embassy in London said, "We always believe that countries big or small, strong or weak, poor or rich are equals and that world affairs should be handled through consultation by all countries." Turkey would be the only reliable country left to stabilize Afghanistan after the US pulls out its troops. Turkey's President Recep Tayyip Erdogan said that he would discuss the issue in his first face-to-face meeting with US President Joe Biden on the margins of a NATO summit in Brussels. Israel's Naftali Bennett has secured enough votes in the Knesset to take over as the country's new prime minister. Naftali Bennett has vowed to unite the nation frayed by 4 elections in 2 years of political stalemate. While Hamas spokesman said that they are not expecting any positive changes from Israel's post-Netanyahu government. Now women can register for Hajj without male guardian, a Saudi government ministry said while approving 3 packages for this year's pilgrimage. Up next, we have the national updates. Prime Minister Imran Khan has called for strict action against websites fanning hatred to create a divide in humanity. Imran Khan urged the Muslim world to present their case at international forums to improve understanding about Islam. In an interview with Canadian media, he said that the use of the term Islamic radicals indicates there is something wrong with the religion, but contrarily, terrorism has no religion as extremists are found in every society. PMLN shows support for overseas Pakistanis' representation in Parliament. Party Secretary General Ehsan Iqbal said that this will be imperative in ensuring there is no foreign intervention such as the one that was witnessed in the US elections. Accountability Court in Lahore granted Pakistan Muslim League Nawaz President Shehbaz Sharif exemption from personal appearance in Ramazan Sugar Mills and Ashiana Iqbal cases. The court adjourned the hearing of both cases until July 8th. Sindh Minister for Information has responded at length to allegations by Federal Minister for Information Fawad Chaudhry against the Sindh government. Nasir Hussain Shah claimed that Mr. Chaudhry used to conspire against Chief Minister Punjab, and he is now making statements against Chief Minister Sindh Murad Ali Shah based on utter lies. Son of Sindh's ruling party MNA Syed Khurshid Ahmed Shah and MPA Farooq Shah has sent to jail on judicial remand in the Assets Beyond Means case. The National Accountability Bureau officials requested the court for 2 weeks remand, while the Accountability Court rejecting the plea and sent the Pakistan People's Party MPA to jail on judicial remand. Up next, we have the health updates. The G7 leaders had pledged to supply the 1 billion COVID-19 vaccines to poor countries either directly or through the World Health Organization's COVAX scheme. At the end of the G7 summit, the Prime Minister of United Kingdom said countries were rejecting nationalistic approaches. The COVID-19 has claimed 34 more lives in Pakistan over past 24 hours, taking the nationwide death toll to 21,723. The 1,019 new infections emerged with positivity rate recorded at 2.59%, according to the National Command and Operations Center data. Up next, we have the sports updates. Islamabad United came back against Lahore Qalandars on Sunday, which helped them defeat the table toppers and take their spot on the points in match 20 of the Pakistan Super League 6th edition, while Peshawar Zalmi is on 3rd number with 8 points. Multan Sultan's fast bowling sensation Shahnawaz Dahani is leading wicket taker of the 6th edition of the Pakistan Super League with total wickets tally to 13. He is followed by Peshawar Zalmi's Saqib Mahmood with 12 wickets, but Dahani is confident he will keep the position. Up next, we have the entertainment updates. Supermodel and phenomenal actress in Pakistan's entertainment industry, Iman Ali has refused to work with famous writer Khalilur Rahman Qamar. She wants someone to come and surprise me with a great script and said, "It is possible that a film director is your friend, but its writer is not even your friend." Paramount's frightening A Quiet Place Part 2 has grabbed top spot at North American box office once again. In its third week, the movie became the first post-COVID film to top the $100 million mark domestically. Top American actor Ned Beatty passed away in his sleep at the age of 83. Beatty was known for his work in Superman and Network during his 5-decade career on screens. His performance in 1976 hit Film Network earned him an Oscar for Best Supporting Actor that year. Up next, we have the business updates. The Pakistani rupee is expected to remain stable against the US dollar next week in the market. The sentiment on the rupee is likely to be bullish after the unveiling of a pro-growth and high-spending 2021 and 22 budget. Remittances from Pakistani workers abroad rose 33.5% to $2.5 billion in May. These inflows surged 29.4% to $26.7 billion in 11 months of this fiscal year. Asian markets struggled Monday during holiday hit trade, with investors looking forward to the Federal Reserve's next meeting this week. Another record close for the S&P 500 on Wall Street provided a health lead for the region. The world's biggest and best-known cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, surged 9.8% to $39,035.47, adding $3,492.71 to its previous close. Bitcoin is up 40.7% from the year's low of $27,734. Up next, we have the updates on science and technology. Microsoft has unveiled a batch of new titles for Xbox at the world premiere video game trade show. The Xbox maker showed off a new Forza racing game and flight simulator among the 30 new games. It also includes award-winning sensation Hades and longtime hit Halo. A mystery skin disease are afflicting white-tip reef sharks in the Sea of Malaysia. Early reports of marine biologists are suggesting that the cause of illness could be the sea surface temperature, which had risen to 29.5 degrees Celsius in May. That's all from this bulletin. For more updates, do stay with us and keep watching OpTv Global.